Live and direct, man. Live and direct, man. Let's get into it. I'm excited.
Yeah,
Pops, how you feeling?
Man, we back on the grind, man. I'm always liking when we get on the grind, doing what we like doing. You know, I just heard a cat say the other day, when you doing what you do and you get paid for it, it ain't never like work. I like that.
That's real.
Yeah,
That's
I like
real,
that.
man.
So
That's
this
real.
is like this
That's
what I
real.
like doing.
Yeah.
I don't like doing
man.
nothing else. I like talking.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it, man. And the type of talking we do, man, if y'all just now joining us, man, we don't do just your talking for the trends. You know what I'm saying? Talking for the different conversations that's going on in social media, man. We bring brothers here, man, to vent. It's some different things that go on in black men's lives
Right.
and in our psyche and the way we think and how we love and just how we interpret different
How we
things,
move,
man. How we move.
Yeah.
We bring brothers on here to talk about all those
That's
things,
right.
man. You
That's
need
right.
somewhere to talk about all those different dynamics. And excited, man, to have the guest that we got on today's podcast, man. I'm very excited to have the guest that we got on today's podcast. I don't really, y'all. I don't. If you're from Nashville, you gotta know him. I don't really know no other way to say that because every industry, every aspect, every lane, I feel like this brother has touched in some shape, form, or fashion. He has the music industry by the neck in terms of what he's doing, man. Dropping project after project, single after single, taking the city by a storm, man. A TSU graduate.
Right there, big group.
Shout out to Tennessee State University, man. A TSU
OVC
graduate.
champs.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Eddie George. I didn't throw that in there.
OVC champs.
Yeah, shout out to
OVC.
Eddie, man. Shout out to Eddie,
We had a little
man.
conversation back then, man.
Yeah.
He brought back some glory days,
Hey, man,
He brought some
I'm-
glory back.
I fully support it.
Yeah, I'm
man,
with it.
shout out to
I'm
Eddie
definitely
George,
with it.
man, and the TSU football team. Y'all brothers, man, y'all did y'all thing, man.
Yeah.
And we support it, man.
Yeah,
Got it
right.
in. TSU graduate, man. Y'all just gotta just know the brother. I it's so much that I can get into, but then I'd be taking away the part of the episode where he need to talk.
That's
But
right.
man, there's so much to get into with my good friend, good brother. He is a good brother of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. Frat so nice, you can say it twice. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know what you know to know what you know. With that being said, man, presenting this introducing to others, my good friend, good brother. The government knows him by Noah, but the streets know him as Lotis. Big dog, how we doing?
He said
up,
government.
Yeah.
What's going on with y'all kids?
Good, man. Good to have
Yes,
you,
sir.
man.
Yes,
Good
sir.
to have you. Good to have you, man.
Yes,
Sure,
sir.
man.
Let's
Been
get
a long
into
time
it.
coming, man, but we up.
We here, man. We here, man. Off mic, man. We done had a lot of reschedules and stuff. Y'all know life be life, but man,
Life
we
be life.
we here. That's all that matters.
Mhm.
Let's get into it, man. Bro, again, thank you, man, for being a part of the platform. Thank you for being a natural city advocate, an advocate for the people, an advocate for the community. I see you with the kids. I see you wherever you at in your facet in the community, you serve them.
Yes, sir.
And I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? That's what we try to do.
Thank you.
So I appreciate that, man.
Thank
Let's get into the conversation because he said he got something on his chest, y'all, and we the platform for it.
Yeah,
we the
yeah,
platform
yeah.
for it, man.
Sure,
So
man.
stay
Sure,
with
man.
us on the second half as well.
Yes,
We
sir.
get into more of the mental health side of what's going on with our guests. Let's lock in, man. For those that may not know Noah, for those that may not know Lotis, let's get into the conversation of who you are.
Yeah.
Let's go through elementary, middle school, high school, and then we'll get into more of the background of your parents, how they impacted your life today. Let's rock out.
So, government name, my name Noah, man. But I'm professionally known as LotisMusic. I'm from Antioch, Tennessee.
Antioch.
Went to AZ Kelly Elementary School. Then I went to Thurgood Marshall Middle School. Then I went to Cane Ridge High School. Then from there I went to TSU, and that's when everything just started just moving. Everything just started moving for me. As soon as I went to college, as soon as I set foot on TSU campus,
Yep.
I became Lotis.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
It was awesome though, man. I was a two-sport athlete at Cane Ridge. Played basketball, played football.
Okay.
We threw a lot of team parties. So that's really how I got my name hot in Nashville. 'Cause back then, like, everybody wasn't dying like how they was like now. Like, you'd be crazy to throw a team party right now. Like, them young is crazy.
Yeah.
But like back then, like most you would get is like some people break out, somebody fighting. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. But we was able to throw team parties. Rest in peace, my boy DJ Malik. He was the all be all in Nashville when it came to the team party scene. When it just came, like Malik was one of the first guys that was really doing it, and I'm blessed to be able to call him my brother. God rest his soul. But we was throwing all types of parties, man. And I was able to perform at those parties.
Right.
And I was able to get my name hot. And we was like really doing the parties, like the typical shirt off, bumping and grinding. Like we was on that
Wow.
as
Wow.
kids,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, wow.
But that's how I built my platform. And when I went to college, everything just did what it needed to do. I'm a very charismatic individual. You know, I love talking to people. I love developing relationships with people because I know your network determines your network. So at a young age, I was very aware that the more people that I know, the better chances of me getting the information that I need. And not even the fact that I was, I never looked at it as using people because I don't use people, but I develop healthy relationships with people. So then I can double back and be like, hey, do you have any advice on this? Do you have any advice on that? You know, I knew that at a young age, man. So I was always in the mall, passing out my flyers, passing out my cards, shaking hands, actually getting people. I wanted people to actually like Lotis. You know, the social media stuff is cool, but people gotta understand, man. People gotta actually like you.
Right.
You know, they have to
not just like, but like you.
Yeah,
for real,
they have to like you.
Like literally like you, not just hit a button like.
No, they have to literally like you. You know, because people got to understand, like the supporters are gonna choose you. You know, you want to be able to transform these supporters in the dollars. You know, because at the end of the day, that's what we're doing it for.
That's what
you know, we trying to keep the money circulating.
Absolutely.
But we also trying to give people beautiful music that they can enjoy and that will last a lifetime. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So at a young age, I understood, bro, like the more people that you meet, the more relationships that you develop, the better off your chances are of being successful.
Absolutely.
You know? So yeah, bro, that's just like at a young age, bro. Like I'm in every single mall. I'm in Rivergate. I'm in Opry Mills. I'm in Hickory Hollow Mall. You know, I'm everywhere because I know the more people that know me, the better chances I have of getting more merchandise sales.
Absolutely.
The better chances I have of having more people show up to my events.
Yeah.
And the more money that I can eventually accumulate over the course of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about the money,
Right.
but it's about the money. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I don't mean it in a disrespectful context.
Yeah, you gotta eat.
But you gotta eat.
Yeah, you gotta eat.
And the people have to actually like you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I've, over the course of time, bro, I've been in this game for a little second, and it's nothing worse than meeting someone that you grew up watching.
Yeah.
And they're just like a terrible person.
Like
It's
they one thing on the screen, but off the screen they something totally different.
It's terrible.
My pastor say this all the time. Their audio is not matching the videos.
Audio not matching the video. And when someone meets Lotis, I want them to be like, you know what? His music is hard, and he's a good dude. He's just a great guy. You know, like, and I feel like that makes it even sweeter. Like when I see you on the TV screen, I listen to your music all the time, and then when I shake your hand, I get that same energy. That make me want to be like, man, let me buy the tickets for his next 5 tours, bro, because I want to be there because I met the man behind the brand, and the brand makes sense. And that's how I want it to be.
Makes sense.
That's how I want it to be with Lotis. Like when they see Lotis, I want them to be like, man, I listen to that dude music, I see his brand, I see his image and likeness, and everything just makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I love it.
I like that positive vibe, man, because that's what I was thinking about when you were saying. I was going to ask you what type of music do you put up. I just kind of heard you say that, man. So it sounds like it's a positive vibe that you get from your music.
It's positive, but I'm gonna keep it real, man. I'm a ladies man. Like I make R&B records. Like I make music for the beautiful ladies.
Yes, sir.
You know.
Yes, sir.
And I make music for the brothers that's getting to the bag that want to be around beautiful ladies. You know what I'm saying? I ain't when you listen to my music, you gonna want to just chill with a beautiful lady, grab you some wine, kick back, and vibe. You know, like like when you listen to my music, I don't want you to want to go out there and want to pick up a gun and spray the whole club up. Nah, we ain't on that, man. I'm too player for that.
Right.
Ain't no money in that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying?
And killing the money.
You killing the money, dog. So it's like I don't play them games. You know what I'm saying? But when they hear me and they hear the type of vibes that I'm on, they gonna be like, all right, cool, man. Let me text Shorty. Let's go grab dinner. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a face-to-face conversation. My music puts you in that mode, you know. And one thing that I learned studying artists, if you target the women, can't lose, baby.
Look,
women gonna spin.
Back up. What'd you say you do?
If you target the women,
now back before you said that.
Oh, studying artists.
Research.
I study art. Well, hey, look, I'm about to mess y'all up right now. I'm about to. Y'all probably wouldn't expect me to say this, but my favorite artists, I got a couple favorite artists, but my number one artist that I watch and pay attention to, LL Cool J.
Interesting. Okay.
Come on, man. Now, Brandon, I'm a preacher of the gospel. Guess what? I got LL latest album, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm an LL fan. You know? Because LL has longevity.
Right.
LL been around since I was your age and before. You know what I'm saying? So you talking
and
about
he's got that longevity.
And why does he have longevity?
Because
he put out good music and he target what?
He went by the women.
That's what he do, man.
Ladies love Cool J.
Yeah, that's what he do.
It's simple.
That's what he do, man.
It's textbook.
Like
it's like here's the thing. People love to go against the grain and try to do new things. Bro, the blueprint has been laid. You crazy to go against the blueprint.
You just hit on something, man. And I know we ain't on there, but I'm gonna just throw that in there. But the scriptures say that there's nothing new under the sun. So why we keep so I just said, why? Look, Doc, I don't want we got a BMVT bell break moment, man. So we got Dr. Richland in the room, and Dr. Richland, me and him, we all cool, but you can see his energy already. So what
because he know what he's talking about. He's not just in here talking. He's not just in here talking.
And he got a plan too.
It's not even a plan. He has the system. He has the system. Like what did you say? Not just two niggas on the mic, not just three niggas on the mic. And the thing is, when you like, bro, like just not even like I didn't even want to interrupt because you going somewhere. I already see where you're going. But people that's listening, what they don't understand is, bro, like you go to the top of the chain or you go to the bottom of the totem pole, it don't matter. It's always gonna be the same. But if you connect with the women, it's gonna help you to understand the story that men need to understand to get on the other side of it. Because if a man can't connect with a woman, the whole family structure cannot stand.
And what's under attack right now, Doc?
The family structure, starting with the black man, because the black man don't know how to connect with the woman.
That's real.
And the woman don't know how to connect with the man because they keep destroying the system that allows a woman to be able to entreat the right man so that the family structure can exist the way it's supposed to. Lotis keep teaching them. Tell them, bro. Keep going, bro. Keep going. Keep going, bro. Keep going. Keep going.
I need that, bro.
Keep going.
And what you saying, man, like you said, when I was growing up, I'm not knocking no genre of music, but what I can say is our music told stories. Right now, people are still listening to them stories that was in the music when we was coming up. When I was coming up, especially because I'm a little bit older than anybody in the room. But all our music told stories. So if you learn the art of telling stories and reaching, we talking about reaching the ladies, it sound like that's what you're doing already. But I'm just saying, that's what it sounds like is going on. And when you can do that, man, you gonna go somewhere with that, man. You gonna go somewhere with that, man.
And that's my whole objective, like.
Thank you for that, Doc.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro.
I literally study artists to the T. I see like for LL for instance, I don't want to do music for the rest of my life.
Come on. Come on.
I'm such a charismatic individual, man. I'm gonna venture off in acting.
Okay.
I'm gonna venture off in talk shows because I can. There's no limits on what I can do. Music is a stepping stone.
Yeah, man.
Music gets you in the door.
The doorway.
Music, I'm gonna be able to tour the world. Go to all these places, see all these beautiful women, do everything that I set out to do. But eventually, I'm not gonna want to do that no more.
Exactly.
Eventually, I'm gonna want to put my big boy pants on, put my Denzel pants on. You know what I'm saying? Get into some movies. You know, venture off and do a couple different little business things. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
that's what he did.
Yeah, right.
That's what he did.
Yeah, I'm trying to be on Law and Order. I'm trying to be on. I'm trying to be on NCIS.
Yeah,
you dig what I'm saying?
That's right.
So it's like,
that's right.
man, I just know that I have a good head on my shoulders.
Yes, sir.
I'm not out here trying to emulate, trying to do anything that nobody else is doing, bro. I'm being Noah.
Yeah.
I'm being Lotis. I'm being the man that God set me out to be, bro. And I have no problem with being myself. See, I'm comfortable in my skin.
Yeah, man.
I'm comfortable in my skin, dude. You feel me? A lot of people are so uncomfortable in the skin that God gave them that they try to do what other people. Man, the coolest thing that you can be is yourself.
That's right.
Because there's only one of you.
Man, and uniquely made.
Yeah,
there's nobody else
ain't
like
no carbon copy.
No, I'm talking about, and there have been millions and millions of people that have walked this earth. But there's only one you though.
Come on,
only one you.
Now, Noah, I gotta know this, fam. I gotta know this. This energy.
I told Uncle I'm killing his icebreaker. I want my box, man.
I said, don't worry about that. We'll get some more. I thought you was on somebody on.
Hey, shout out to Icebreakers Mints if y'all want to sponsor.
Hey, Icebreaker, did y'all hear that? Y'all heard that? They're your Icebreaker.
Icebreakers Mints. You know what I'm saying? We've been tearing y'all mints. But man, I gotta ask you, bro. This energy, man. This vibe, man. This spirit that you have. It has to come from a great woman and a great man.
You know what?
It's gotta.
That's when you, my child.
We were.
I was waiting till you got through talking, so I could ask you.
No. We can get into it. We gotta know, man. Let's get into the conversation about Pops. Naturally, us being a father and son platform. Gotta know, man. How has he been in your life, man, if you will. And moms, man. We don't want to shortchange moms at all. You feel me? So shout out to moms, shout out to Pops. Let's get into the conversation of how they have made you who you are today, man. Let's show them some love real quick.
Man, my mom and my dad have been married for, I want to say exactly like 39 years. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. That deserves a hand clap. They do.
That
deserves a hand clap right there. 39 years. Black love for 39 years.
Man, met on the yard, 3500 John Mayer Boulevard.
Come on, TSU.
Come on,
man. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Typical college love story.
Yeah, man. That's beautiful, man.
Mom's an AKA, dad's an alpha.
Come on.
It's a real,
man.
Real.
Wow.
I was, if it wasn't for TSU, I wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why I made sure that
deep roots on campus,
yeah, for real, bro. I mean, that means I represent.
That's
but,
what's up. That's what's up. Yeah.
Grew up in a 2-parent household, man. I got an older brother. My dad grew up in the South Nashville projects. Didn't know who his real father was until he was 40 years old. Wow. My mom, she's from Michigan. She's from Lansing, Michigan. Other family from Chicago, other family from Detroit and stuff. But they met at TSU, and I'm gonna keep it real, y'all. My dad had like a real rough childhood. Real rough childhood, man. He going to college for him was like hitting the lottery.
Okay.
My dad was an amazing athlete at John Overton High School. Got a scholarship to go to Austin P, where he got hurt, and a lot of people that venture off and go to other schools, they always come home to TSU because TSU is really the school that give people chances, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? TSU will legit give you a chance, bro.
You know what? Out of all the things that are negative about TSU, you're exactly right. Because when I came to TSU, and I'm telling my story, just throw it in, I didn't have no ACT score, SAT, none of that. They pulled me in a room and told me, do this test right here. And I passed. They said, you good.
Yeah.
And I was signed up for class. So what I'm saying, what you saying is right. TSU will give you a shot at that thing, man. Yeah, they give you a shot at that thing, man.
And it's like, the cool thing about it is like, my dad always carried himself with class.
Yes, sir.
Cause my mom, I'm gonna keep it real, man. My grandfather, Harold Singleton, he was a he's still alive, but used to work for General Motors back in the day. Did like 50 years with General Motors. So my mom always had a new car on campus. You know, she was the pretty AKA. My dad was the alpha from the South Nashville project. You know what I'm saying? But he was such a man of class, bro. Like the way he talked, the way my father walks, like you wouldn't know his story. Confident. So it's like, you know, they met on the yard, and like I said, the typical college HBCU love story. And the cool thing about it is, man, I asked my mom, I was like, man, you know, what was it? You know, what was it about y'all's relationship? Like, man, y'all been together 40 years. What was it? And she was like, she told me this. She said, it was the fact that me and your father both was broke. We was broke on TSU campus. And he treated me with love and respect. And it was never about the money. It was about how my father made my mom feel, bro.
Yeah, man.
She told me that it was this Chinese food restaurant that they would go to all the time back in the early 80s. But like my dad would like take pride in picking her up in his old beat up car, like
come on,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? Like he kept it, but listen, he kept it clean.
Come on,
he kept it vacuumed.
Oil change.
You know what I'm saying? Everything was on
point.
point.
My point. It ain't about the car. It's the one driving the car.
It might have shook a little bit when they pulled off.
That's right.
But I'm telling you, my mama had a brand new car. Brand new car.
But she man riding with him.
She was like, I want to ride in the car with you.
It was about the man in the car.
She was like, I want to ride with you. But my dad was like, you got a brand new. Back then, the car was Oldsmobiles back then. She was like, you got a brand new Oldsmobile. I got this old Lincoln. She was like, nah, we riding in your car.
Wow, man.
And you know,
I like that.
And it's just so cool because I be sometimes like, you know, when I'm in my relationships or I'm in my whatever, I often ask my mom, like, you know, what is it about today's times that's different from then? And she'll be like, everything nowadays is so about what can you do for me? It's not about what can we do for each other.
What can we do together?
What can we do together? It's always it seems like, and I'm all here for the black queens, but it's nowadays it's more about how much money a brother is pulling in rather than how a brother can make you feel, how he's treating you. You know, and you know, with me being in this industry, it's sickening, bro. Because it's like you'll see a beautiful girl, and it's not even the fact that you're trying to get with her. You can just be happy because I'm a conversation guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a rude young man. You know, I can engage in a conversation with a woman without trying to get with her. I don't even want your number, baby. Like I just talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like so it's like, and even then it's just like mindset is just terrible.
Because she thinking, and I don't know what she thinking. I'm throwing a scenario out there. When you go at them like that, they thinking the first thing you trying to get with them, and you ain't trying to get with them. I'm just trying to see what you about.
Listen, hey baby, your shoe was untied. I'm just trying to tell you that your next step might be your teeth. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see you be great, Queen.
Man.
But with you coming at me all disrespectful, you might go ahead and trip, baby.
Yeah, right.
That's my
God
point.
bless you, man.
That's my point. Every man. See, we gotta stop. We us and them on both sides. Gotta stop assuming what we think we gonna get.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Because we got it so many times
right.
before. It might not be that this time. Might not be that this time.
And it'd be a lot of past traumas.
Absolutely.
That be hindering the unity of a man and a woman, because a woman might have went through something with an ex that she ain't let go, and a man might have got messed over by his ex that he ain't let go, and you got a lot of relationships come with a lot of extra baggage that don't need to be there. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I always say, man, if I can't take a woman home to meet my mom, then I then we just temporary, baby. I mean, we gonna lock in. We gonna do what we do. You feel me? However that look like. You know where we at. So I ain't gonna say it, but you know, however that look, we gonna cook and then we just gonna disperse. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how my mama is, bro. My mom is such a woman of class, bro. Like, I'm talking about this Desiree is a woman of class.
Shout out to Miss Desiree.
Real educated, aka just beautiful chocolate woman. Like just amazing. You know what I'm saying? And she just. I wouldn't even want to put a woman through that smoke, dog. I'd rather just leave you where you at, baby.
I got a mama that she on the same type of time.
I don't want to put her through that smoke.
Because it gets serious.
It gets serious in that house.
This is the thing I like. At least you know what to take to your mom. What not to take to your mom.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of dudes just bring anything to the house.
Right.
Nah, they crazy.
You know,
they crazy. They doing that.
Man, she can't use my comb. Don't bring her home.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't bring another one of them in either. It's gotta be a sister.
In real life.
Gotta be a
God
sister, man.
bless
Man,
everyone.
so you know what? I'm just sitting here listening to all this, man, and I'm listening to the positivity, man. It just seems like there's not a negative vibe that goes on. But if the negativity do come on, how did they handle it? Not only how you handle it, but how did you learn from moms and pops to handle it? Because it sounds like they handled it well over the last 39 years. Mm-hmm. So how do you move through situations like that?
My pops used to always tell me, he still tell me to this day, he'd be like, if you shut up, somebody will tell you exactly who they are. Mm-hmm. If you shut up, be quiet. Mm-hmm. Be quiet. Stop talking so much. Just take a step back and analyze the situation. Mm-hmm. If it's negativity going on, analyze it. Don't react. Mm-hmm. And like I said, you know what I'm saying? Don't react. We don't react. Mm-hmm. We just move accordingly. Mm-hmm. And that's why when I first came in here, that sign that said the mouth operates faster than the brain.
Yeah, I heard you reading it.
You feel me? Because I look at that and I see my dad.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So when negativity comes across my table, I take a step back, I analyze the situation at hand, and I move accordingly. Now, if the situation causes for a reaction, I'm gonna think about it before I react. But if it's just like you just got me messed up, then no, we gonna take it there. We gonna rap. You feel me? But it's like sometimes silence is the best answer.
Absolutely.
I don't gotta say nothing to you.
Absolutely.
Because at the end of the day, something that I was always taught, man. Now, when I say this, hear me out. You could be drunk, you could be high, you could be whatever, but everybody got a conscience.
Oh man, without a doubt.
Yeah. Everybody know right from wrong.
Yes,
oh, without a doubt.
Yes, sir.
So that's why when people be like, man, bro, I was drunk, bro.
Yeah.
I was high. I was just out of my mind. I'm like, you could be out of your mind.
Yeah.
But you got a conscience, though,
Yes, sir.
bro.
Yes, sir.
Even when that liquor in your system.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even when that weed in your system.
Yeah.
You got a conscience, bro.
Yeah.
You got that little angel on your shoulder. You got
It's
that
like
little
the
devil.
cartoon. Yeah.
But that's real, though,
Absolutely.
bro.
That's real.
That's so real.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
Because
it's
I've been in
real.
so many situations where I might have been under the influence where I could have, when everything could have just went left.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be doing this. Maybe I should go. I'm going to go.
Yeah.
I'm going to go. And then come to find out, I ain't saving my life. I saved my own life.
Wow, bro.
Maybe I shouldn't drive. Maybe I'm too lit. Maybe I should call one of my frat brothers and be like, hey, Noop, hey, come get me, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I'll pay for your Uber. Just take me to the crib, bro. Just, you know, I'll pay for your Uber. We good.
Yeah.
Money ain't the issue.
Yeah.
But everybody has a conscience, bro.
Absolutely.
So when negativity comes across my table, I say, you chose to do that. God ain't tell you to do that. That was you. You chose to come at me sideways.
You know what I like?
You chose to do that.
I like that because a lot of people
Because
say
God
that,
ain't tell you to do that, bro.
and they use it all the
He
time.
didn't tell you to
The
do that,
devil
bro.
made me do it. No, not really.
bro.
Because you got a choice. So you could have chose one way or the other. So did the devil really make you do it, or
Well,
did
that's
you
something
just
that
do
you just
it?
wanted to
You
do.
just did it.
That's
You
something
know
you
what
wanted
I'm
to
saying?
do.
Yeah, you just did it. Yeah.
So that's why I have no excuses for people when it comes to certain things. Because I'm like, bro, you chose to do that, fam.
Yeah.
Like, why is you blaming the liquor? Why is you blaming the devil, fam? You chose to do that. You chose to move wrong.
And see, this is what I'm liking what you doing.
Right.
it's and I hope a lot of people listening to this.
And I ain't perfect neither. I'm gonna tell you that too. I mess up
Oh,
all
we
the
know
time.
that.
My middle name should be mess up.
Yeah.
For real,
And
bro.
we understand that there's not a righteous man, no, not one. For all have sins, we get that and fall short of the glory. But here's the thing, though. What I think what helps you not to make as many mistakes as you probably have made in the past is listen to you say before you move through a situation, you process it.
Yeah.
A lot of times we don't process, we just move.
Yeah.
And then later we like, oh man, I should have done that. You're right. If you'd have thought about it,
Man.
but like you just thought about it, you might wouldn't have been in this situation.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna keep it real, y'all. Like,
Absolutely. Yeah.
I've lost so many friends in a matter of, and I've lost so many friends due to dumb split-second decisions. And I mean, I could lose a friend to prison. I could lose a friend permanently. All from stupid split-decision mistakes, bro. I'm talking about if you would have just sat back and realized, you would have just sat back and thought like, man, I shouldn't be here.
What's the cost?
Like what is gonna be? What's it gonna cost me to do this?
What's the cost, man? Right.
Yeah. And a lot of them, they didn't listen to their conscience, so they got sent up the river. They got sent to God. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I think about that all the time. I make sure. Cause I ain't gonna lie, man. In the industry that I'm in, it be so much negativity around me. I be having to catch myself all the time from going on Instagram Live and just going crazy. Like I'm talking about venting. But then I take a step back. I'm like, bro, what? Am I gonna get some money from this?
Yeah. There you go.
How about instead of me going on live, how about I go to the gym? And I go crazy in the gym. See, fitness has become my best friend.
Come on.
Cause I go through so much mentally, and sometimes I feel like I go through a lot spiritually, bro. Cause I have to go around so many different energies.
Yes, you do.
Yes, sir.
Like I have to shake hands with so many different people. Sometimes you could be shaking hands with the devil.
Absolutely.
For real. You could be shaking hands with the devil.
Hey,
so like you have to be able to analyze. Like, man, you know what? I think I need to go to the gym, bro. I need to go get this off me. Like I go to the gym for real. Like that's like my best friend, bro.
I believe you,
need
man.
it.
I
need it.
One of my sons, man, he approaches it just like you.
I need it.
Yeah, he approaches when he got to get something off of me, go in there and attack them weights, man.
Like
he attacks them.
It's like war. It's like war. It's like
exactly.
I'm in that sauna. I get on that elliptical. I get on that treadmill. I get on that bike. I get them dumbbells, that bench press, squats. Like I need that. I need that. And it's something else. And my bad to cut you off.
No, you good.
Something else that I realized. It's like, man, I learned at a young age, man. One of my favorite athletes is Deion Sanders. And I know everybody knows the saying. When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you play good. When you play good, they play good. So I take that philosophy into my life. So it's like the better I look on stage, the more women might scream. The more merch they might buy.
Put the phone down, no.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just like, come on, bro. It's so textbook. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. LL literally made the blueprint.
Yes, he did.
Even when I think of artists like Drake, you know what I'm saying? The young Drake, not the tough guy. I feel like he's becoming like, and that's one of my favorite artists.
For sure.
And I know eventually when I get up, Drake gonna see this. My brother, I love you. With all my heart.
Yes, sir.
With all my heart. But it's like, bro, that early thank me later.
Yes, sir.
Take care, Drake.
Dog.
That's so far gone, dude. That was a different guy.
Drake.
That was a different guy. That was a different guy, man. And it's just like, he cultivated the sound of. It's like he was just speaking the women language, dog. I don't know how the boy did it, but he did it. And I take that same philosophy. I'm like, if I can look like something and sound like something,
got
I'm gonna
something.
get paid.
I got something. I got something.
I got something. So it's just like, man, y'all, that's just.
I love it.
That's just. I know I touched on a lot of topics, man.
Nah, you good. It's good time for a
That's
commercial
just
break.
how it be.
It's good. Hey, man, let's get into a commercial break real quick, man.
Yes,
I
sir.
am eager to hear what this brother has to vent about, man. The industry that he's in and what he serves. I'm sure it's a lot to vent about. So let's get into it, guys. The mental health side of Mr. Noah, better known as Lotis, man. We'll get into that in the second half. Y'all know how we rock. This is the Black Men Vent 2 podcast.
Yep.
We back.
Yes, sir.
Real quick, y'all know how we rock, man.
Yeah,
Y'all know our lingo, y'all know
Yeah,
our
man.
spiel. The only black father and son podcast.
ONEEEEE.
Just in case you can't spell.
Yeah.
In the state of Tennessee, man, we back, guys, live and direct, man. If you're just not joining us, what we tell them, Pop?
Yeah, hey man, you gotta stop going to the bathroom
You
when
tripping.
you listen to
That's what I
Black Men Vent 2. You're gonna have to get somewhere and sit down, man, so you can get
Yeah.
all of this.
Yeah,
So you have to get it all in one spiel.
In one swing.
When you split it up, man, it's just like splitting your meals up. It get cold.
That's right.
Yeah, you
That's
don't wanna
right.
get
And we
cold.
don't like cold food, man. Sit down, man, and enjoy the food while it's hot, man. We
Yeah,
got my boy Lotis, man, my boy Noah, that is here,
Yeah.
a part of our platform, man. Y'all know how we rock, man. The second half, it gets serious. Gets serious, gets real, gets raw, gets
Yeah, man.
uncut. But this is the service part of our platform
Yes, sir.
for our guests,
Yes, sir.
all under an umbrella of mental health and black men. Let's rock out. Lotis, what would you like to vent about today on Black Men Vent 2?
So, like I said previously, man, like, black people, our people, us, I feel like we can be our own worst enemy.
Facts.
You know, I say that leading into, man, you know, last week I got fired from my job, man. Got fired from my job. And when they pulled me in the meeting, you know what this brother told me? He said, now I know you might have other things going on outside of this job, but here we take this job serious. Now I know you might have, you know, you might be doing other things and you might have other leeways, but you can't look me in my eyes and tell me that you've been giving this job 100% like you give your other things outside of this workplace. Basically referring to my music.
Other things.
They found out that I was an artist. They found out that I was making big moves in the city. And you know, I'm gonna keep it a stack, man. It was a young man, a Caucasian male that got hired the same time as I did. But when I tell you they was clocking every move that I made and just let the Caucasian male just do what he did. Now I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all saying that I was just the perfect employee. You know, I had been there for probably about 6 months. But they was feeding me a lot of information, and yeah, I made mistakes, but I made sure that I corrected the mistakes, and I made sure that I didn't have an attitude when I was corrected.
Yes, sir.
And it's crazy, man. It was like an interview style of letting me go. It was nothing but black people in there.
Yeah, it was an exit interview. They didn't tell you
It was
that.
an exit interview.
They didn't tell you that, but that's what it was.
And you know what the wild, and you know what,
Right.
and you know what the wild part was?
Right.
The supervisor, another black man that I was under, I had went into his office earlier that day, and I was like, you know,
He didn't even mention it.
how you doing? Watch this. I said, you know, how you doing, Mister? We're gonna call him Terry. How you doing, Mr. Terry? I just want to know, is there anything that I need to improve on? Is there anything that you see that I need to get better at? You know, and he was like, nah, man, listen, all you got, you doing great. All you got to do is just pay attention to your notes. You doing good, man. We see you getting the hang of things. That same man, you know, I got off at 4:30. That same man at 4:15 tapped me on my shoulder and was like, hey, you wanted in the conference room.
At 4:15.
At 4:15.
Oh, they let you
And
finish
guess
today.
what? And guess what? The man that told me that I was doing a great job wasn't in my exit interview. He wasn't there. So it's like
He trying to save face.
trying to save face. And it's just like, I'm looking like, but this black man has been telling me I've been doing such a great job. But the black admin are telling me that I've been doing a piss poor job. And the crazy thing is, yo, it's like this man didn't have the decency to pull me to the side and be like, hey, young brother, let me holler at you. Now, you on the verge of termination. Yeah. Let me tell you what you need to improve on so you don't get terminated. And this is a black man, yo.
Yeah, I'm following.
And this is a black man, yo. And the crazy thing is, like, when I was pleading my case, I was like, yo, man, is there anything that I can do? Yeah. Is there anything that I can, can I get another chance? Like, black woman, black man, they all raised their head up and said no. Put your badge here, clean out your desk. We wish you the best. Didn't have the decency to shake my hand. Didn't look me in my eyes when they said it. They said, you can go.
I wish they stopped saying it too. We wish you the best. No, you don't. You wish me the best, I still be in the job. You don't wish me the best.
You wish me the best.
You know?
So it's like, it's hard. And I'm going to keep it real, man. Like, it's hard being an artist and also trying to work. Because there are some people that are at these dead-end jobs that have been here for 30, 40 years, and they see a young, handsome brother like myself come in with good energy, good vibes, trying to learn the ropes, and they automatically like, oh,
I hate that.
He not gonna be here long. I'm fat. I got a dead end job. My wife talked to me crazy. I'm here. I don't want to be here. Let me bring his energy down to where I'm at. Yes. And I had a conversation with my brother, man, because when I left, I called my brother, man. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. I was hot. I was pissed. Tears coming down my eyes, because I'm like, bro, how could someone that looked just like me play with me like that, bro? Like black man to black man, dog. How you gonna sit here and look me in my eyes and tell me you might have other things going on, but you not taking this job as serious as you take your extracurricular activities that, for one, have nothing to do with this job.
Absolutely.
This has nothing to do with this job. I'm talking about. I come to work early. I'm now on time. I ain't never been late. I ain't never missed a day.
Wow.
None of that.
Wow. Yeah.
But
they got me.
They gave me the boot.
Right.
They gave me the boot and was like, see ya. They was like, and you know what? We can terminate you or you can resign. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, but what did I do?
Yeah.
Is it the fact that is it the fact that my light makes you feel uncomfortable? Is it the fact that everybody in the office talks about Noah? They love Noah? Yeah. Is it the fact that I'm the youngest black man in the room and I have the brightest light in here and y'all have been in this dim dojo for 30 plus years and have never seen someone like myself?
Sound like you was a threat.
What is it, dog? But how am I a threat? My dog, you make more money than me. I ain't no threat to you. I ain't a threat to your job. I'm just coming in here trying to fund my purpose. And that's this music. I'm staying out the way. I'm not mingling and mixing. I'm not even going to no company events because I know me. I got tattoos. I got locks. I'm outside of the workplace, I look nothing like this.
Right.
You're not the typical corporate look.
I'm not the typical corporate guy. My shirts fit me good. I don't got no overhang over my belt. Like, I don't look like y'all, homie. I don't look like y'all. I walk with confidence. Head up, chest out. You feel me? I'm not no little pipsqueak dude that you could just play with that's gonna look at the ground when you talking to him. I'm a man, homie. You can't play with me. You can't little boy me.
Absolutely.
So I feel like they was just trying to get me up out of there because I was a threat. And I had a talk with my brother.
The culture.
You feel me? And I was talking to my brother. He was like, and I told him what I was doing. He was like, my nigga, we don't beg nobody for nothing. You don't beg nobody for nothing.
Absolutely.
You walk out that office and you salute them and you get and you fund your purpose. You go do what you do. Because we ain't begging nobody for nothing. We real hustlers.
Get out there and get it, man.
And it's like now, by the grace of God, I got so much money saved up. And I'm looking like, and I'm one of them guys. I tell people all the time, bro, don't choose the streets, choose a job.
Yeah.
Like, don't you a plumb fool if you think that I'm gonna go out here and risk my freedom. My boy Lackman told me something cool, man. He said 9 to 5 is better than 15 to life. You feel me? So he like,
I gotta hold on to that one. I gotta hold on to that.
And then when he told me that, I was like, you know what?
Yeah, I gotta hold on to that one.
Yeah.
Right, bro.
Yeah.
Because I know so many.
Very right.
Because I know so many people. I've lost so many people to the system. Like, I don't care what nobody think about me for having a job. Who cares, bro?
Yeah.
Come on, dog.
Well, I like what you said though. You got a job because you trying to fund the purpose. But once you get the purpose funded, then you won't need the job because you be doing some hiring.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like, and I just that's really what I had to get off my chest, y'all. Like I got let go from my job, and I'm not afraid to, and I'm not afraid to. I don't have enough. Like my pride isn't so high that I'm afraid to say that. Like, bro, I don't care. I'm a real hustler, bro. Off my name and likeness alone, before I had that job, I was eating. Still eating. And I'm going to keep eating. But it's like, at the time, it's like, you know, I just feel like that was necessary. To have some extra income.
Oh man,
because this shit expensive, y'all. These
videos
expensive. Traveling expensive. This stuff is expensive.
We know.
But it's like,
we know.
My mama told me, she said, son, this might have been the blessing that you was looking for. This might have been the blessing that you was looking for. So don't be upset. Don't cry. Don't be mad. Just go get it. And I'm going to say all this to the kids out here, bro. Anybody watching, black woman, black man, whatever you are, find your purpose, bro, and go get it, bro.
Yeah.
I got people have laughed at me. I've been booed. I've been talked about, dissed by girls, a whole 9 yards, bro. But it's so many people nowadays that are just spinning the block. Trying to get at me, trying to talk to me. Girls trying to do X, Y, and Z. But it's like, you didn't give me a chance when I wanted you. You didn't give me a chance when I was coming from a genuine standpoint. Now, the way I'm gonna do you is gonna be terrible. You don't even because it's like when I was coming from a genuine and honest space.
Yes, sir.
You play with me, and that's why. And even with this job, it's like, bro, I came up, y'all. When I tell y'all, I was on time, I was on point, I was doing everything right. You could be doing everything right, bro. And God will come and be like, nope.
Hey, man.
Come holler at me, brother.
Because you never know, man. One thing you just said, you never know. He knows what your purpose is ultimately. So sometimes he has to take us through the fire, man, to burn some of that excess off so we can really shine like gold. So you getting ready to shine in a minute, man. But sometimes you got to go through that furnace, man. Sometimes you have to go through that furnace.
You know, find your purpose and then fund your purpose.
I'm gonna say this, man. You know, and my good brother know this, man. Listen, pressure make diamonds, man.
See, that's where I'm coming from.
Absolutely.
That's where I'm coming from, man.
Absolutely.
Take lemons and make lemonade, man. All you gotta do is add a little sugar to it, so you be the sugar.
You know what I'm saying? Pressure make diamonds.
man. Cause see,
you know what I'm saying?
That is.
And
see, I'm gonna come from an old school perspective, man, because I understand them brothers been on them jobs that long, man. And sometimes you get stuck, man. And when you see somebody that's not stuck, and they not gonna be stuck, then that do something to my psychic. You know what I'm saying? Do something to me. But it shouldn't. Because I should be happy to see that the sacrifices that were made for me and the sacrifices that I'm trying to make, he ain't gonna be stuck. You know what I'm saying? He just here for a minute. So while he here, let me try to get something, you know, let me try to see what's going on. Maybe we can reciprocate something, you know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing, man, Noah, that you said, bro, that I think, you know, it's so many guests that have came on this platform that have iterated the same thing. We have a problem of genuine unity in our black community in Nashville, bro. We talked about it a little bit off the mic. It brings forth a question. You just mentioned it. You just had a black brother that was in the job space that essentially could have given you the truth, could have been vulnerable, could have been transparent, if you will, and told you that, but didn't do it for whatever reason that we don't know about to this day. Yeah. My question is this, bro. What do we do naturally about the gatekeeper mentality in our community?
Man, somebody
just
talking about
right. And he reiterated in a way to say that, you know, to me that's a form of gatekeeping. That brother could have been a little bit more vocal, you know, in terms of what could have been done to keep the job. But maybe he was gatekeeping that bonus that was coming, you know, later on in the year. Maybe he was gatekeeping that you know what I'm saying, that salary compensation that he was getting from, you know, it's
gatekeeping for another from the other, you know, we said the Caucasian.
Yeah,
from
absolutely,
that side of the
absolutely.
Track, you know
so just give me, man, your best synopsis, your best answer behind the gatekeepers in the Nashville community. We know what we could be, and we all getting on these same podcasting platforms in Nashville talking about the same stuff. Yeah. When do we, word to one of your songs, when do we put the work in?
I'm gonna say this, man. As to the gatekeepers in Nashville, God bless you. I say God bless you because you've taught me what not to do. It's so many people in this city that could help.
Yes.
But they choose not to help. And for me, being a person of importance, being a person of somewhat power.
Yes, sir.
I know when I'm in position to help, I'm going to help. Because at the end of the day, let's talk about it, bro. It don't take no money out my pocket to help another man come up. See, people have this weird perception that if I help you, you going to forget about me.
Or you going to pass me.
Or you going to pass me. When really the whole objective of the game is for that person to pass you. And here's the thing. Here's the thing with music. Here's the thing. Here's how it works in music. Like, and I'm gonna put it in music terms for you.
Yes, sir.
Lil Wayne, the rapper, the artist. He found Nicki. He found Drake.
True.
He purposely put these two artists on the biggest platform in the world because he knew eventually I'm hot, but I'm gonna cool down one day. And as these artists heat up and rise on my elevator of going down, I'ma see them coming up, and what they gonna do? They gonna grab me and take me up with them. You feel me? So it's and that eventually, cause he gonna get paid. Wayne gonna get paid regardless from Drake for the rest of his life.
Right.
Drake not even signed to Wayne no more.
Right.
But it's like that loyalty, bro. That loyalty.
Yeah.
See, that's why before you help someone, you gotta test their character.
Absolutely.
Like I always say this, man, I gotta be able to sit across the table and eat with you before I can do any type of business. Because you can tell a lot about a person if you share a meal with them. Because that forces you. That forces you to have that interaction. See, I can already tell. We could go out to dinner and we could have a good old time.
Right now, you know,
a great time.
You know what I was thinking about though? And hold it thought. You just said it, man. If you want to feel with somebody else, have a meal with them. What did Jesus do a lot?
He broke bread.
Come on, man.
Wow.
Come on, man.
Come on now.
Come on now. The blueprint has already been laid.
Come on, man.
Before I do any business with anyone, money-wise, anything, bro, I be like, hey, bro, let's go grab a bite to eat, bro. Let's sit down.
Yes, sir.
Let me feel your energy. Let me look you in your eyes to see. Because I'm telling you, man, a lot of these people, you can tell a lot about someone by their body language. As a man, if I'm looking you in your eyes and you, I'm be like, all right, bet I already know what he on. He on some bullshit. Let me move around. Let me move around. Let me move around. Because if you can't look at me in the eyes, if you can't look at me in the eyes, I won't be able to be. Let me move around. If I'm passing the plate to you, bro, and you ain't saying thank you, you ain't saying the small things, bro.
About what's on the plate.
I pay attention to the small I pay attention to the smallest things, bro.
Man, that's serious though, man.
I notice your character, like
like how you.
And then another thing, you can tell a lot about a person by how they act around women.
Also true.
Because a lot of these brothers, I'm talking about will sell you out, will throw you under the bus.
What? Yeah.
Yes, they will.
Run over you and back up on your head.
I'm talking about and back over your head as you do it. Right. And pull up again. I'm talking about, man, these women be. I'm talking about these men be suckers.
Yeah.
Suckers for some women, bro.
For some women that's going home to another dude anyway.
I'm trying to tell you. I want to see. Look, see me. I be around some of the most beautiful.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Beautiful women.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I want to see how you act.
Yeah.
I want to see your character. Even with if a woman I'm talking to, I'm gonna take you in a room full of rich niggas. I'm gonna take you in a room full of rich men. Let me see how you act.
I like it.
Let me see how you act if you see a man pull up in a $300,000 Rolls Royce Cullinan.
Yes, sir.
Hop out with looking like smelling like money. How you gonna react?
I like that.
Is you gonna
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How you gonna react?
Yeah, player. Yeah.
Because if that's how you gonna react, you might as well go in with him, man.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. No, that's right.
Hey, look,
that's right.
I'm gonna make sure you make it to the crib, but this ain't. I'll holler at you later.
Yes, sir.
Because I'm telling you, a lot of these people are hypnotized by what they feel is the norm. What they feel is necessary for them to be looked at like something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
for sure.
I tell people all the time, man. Listen, people sell out every day.
Every day.
People sell out every day, bro. People sell out every day. And I always told myself, man, no matter how much money I get, bro, you're gonna change. Nobody's meant to stay the same.
Right.
You either getting better or you getting worse. Nobody stays the same.
There you go.
But I told myself when I get to that point that I am basically financially free, I'm gonna make sure that I still have class and I still have
respect, bro.
principles and I still live by morals.
There you go.
I've seen so many people just compromise their morals for that dollar. And it's like, dog, what happened when the money run out, bro? What happened when I'm broke? What, are you still gonna be here? Are you still gonna be by my side?
Exactly.
So it's like, yeah, man, that's just me. That's just what I had to get out myself.
Because I'm like myself, I want to hit the mental side of that, man. Because what I was sitting here thinking, man, is how much pressure is it, man, to just be you in an industry where a lot of people are not being themselves. They're being somebody else. How much pressure is that, man?
But want me to tell you the beauty of the pressure is the fact that there is no pressure because I'm myself. And that's what I'm trying to get to. Because I want somebody here that's under that type of influence and pressure to understand this dude is saying all that, but he just being himself. Maybe you need to be yourself. Maybe you need to be yourself. There's no pressure because it's like people ask me, they're like, bro, what it's like to be you, bro? What it's like to be wanted? What is it like to have people in your DM and sitting in hard eyes and all that? It's just like, fam, like, but you know what they here for. You know why they doing it. They don't. They not gonna be. I lost my grandfather about 3 weeks ago, dog.
Wow.
You feel me? Like it's so much that go on in the life of Noah and the life of Lotis. Like social media is nothing but a highlight reel.
I've said that 100 times.
Yo, social media is nothing but a highlight reel. You're not posting when you got a flat tire on the interstate. Your job just fired you. Your girl just cheated on you. You opened up your refrigerator and ain't nothing but ham and orange juice
and eggs.
You feel me? but when I put that fit on and I look like something, and I got that watch on and I got them Prada shades on, that's what you see. You don't see what I'm going through. So it's like you gotta the people that are around you when you going through it, you gotta hold them tight, bro. You gotta hold them tight. You gotta love them. You gotta respect them.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? You
Yes,
gotta
sir.
check in with them. I'm the check-in king. Me and bro talk all the time. You feel me? Bro just check in on me. I check in on him because that's genuine. I'm not asking you to, man, come here and do this. I'm like, hey, my boy, you straight? You straight, man? You good? Man, holla at me, bro, if you need something. I might not have everything, but I got an ear for you to, you know what I'm saying? Like.
I like that, man, because when you said check in,
yes, sir.
And a lot of times people be thinking when I check in, when you just got to be a long, drawn out conversation. No, it don't. I just want to hear your voice.
We can be on the phone for a minute.
Good. I'll get back with you.
That's it, right.
It ain't got to be alone.
Right.
It ain't got to be to the point I'm asking you about everything that's going on in your life.
Because I don't need to know that.
Right.
Because that's not my business.
Yes,
But what is my business is me calling you. It could, bro, it could say 59 seconds on my phone and I hang up. My brother, you good? No, you straight? I bet you need anything. Shit, if you ain't on nothing, shit, let's go grab something to eat. Let's chop it up. Let's go do something. I bet. Cool. Love. Hang up. Go back to my day. Simple as that.
And how long did that take?
A minute. But people been caught up in, I gotta have a long drawn.
Because
no, you don't.
that's not my business.
Right.
I don't need to know that you and your girl going through it.
See?
I don't need to know. Because here's another thing. A lot of these dudes out here be asking you these personal questions because they plotting.
Without a doubt.
And see, and then when somebody that's supposed to be my homie coming to me about like my personal life, about like my girl and X, Y, Z, I take a step back. I'm like, like what you got going on, bro? What you really on? And see me, I'm such a man of respect.
Yes, sir.
And Noop will know.
Yes, sir.
I'm such a man of respect.
Yeah.
Before I make any moves on anything, I'm checking in with everybody. I'm like, hey, bro, is that you? That your girl? Is that your wife? Because I'm such a good bro, because I'm telling you, bro, people nowadays don't care.
Oh, they don't care.
They don't care.
No, man.
And see, a man will respect you for coming at him like that. Be like, hey, fam, look, I'm reading the room right now.
Absolutely.
I see some women in here. Just let me know what's off limits.
Facts.
Just let me know what's off limits. You feel me? Because because some men don't hold the mental capacity to, how you would say, not snap off if they see you talking to their woman. They don't know. So a real man, you know what I'm saying, whether you in a relationship or not, but even this, I could be in a relationship and still ask that because I'm a man of class, bro. I'm working the room. How you doing, man? Can I get you anything? Are you okay? Cool. If a man see you talking to his girl, especially someone like me, they gonna think that you on bullshit. But really, I'm not. I'm just being a gentleman. You feel me? But it's like I said, nowadays, bro, men don't care. So before I walk into a function, when I'm checking in, I'm hollering at my partners, I'm like, hey, bro, is that? I'm like, yeah, bro, that's me. I bet love, baby. I ain't no. I'm moving on to the next.
Quick question: where did we lose in black men? Where did we lose the art of being a gentleman? Where did we lose it at? When did we lose it?
I'm gonna tell you something that's crazy, man. I'm gonna say we lost it when we saw our mothers being mistreated. When we saw our mothers being mistreated and them still accepting that mistreatment. Or we see or in music, we see that the good guy is not applauded. The good guy is looked at like a lame nigga. He's looked at like a cornball. The guy that opens the door, the guy that brings flowers, the guy that does this is looked at like a cornball because it's crazy. A woman to show up with the guy that treats her right and does X, Y, and Z, but she leaving with the nigga that don't care.
Listen,
man,
she fantasizes, and I'm gonna keep it real. She fantasizes of the idea of having relations with the man that doesn't care whether she lives or dies, but she kicks the man to the curb that actually cares.
Listen on this camera.
So I'm telling you, bro, I've seen it because I've been the guy with the flowers.
agree.
One of my OGs told me, he said, you never want to be the guy showing up with the flowers, bro. You never want to be that. I'm going to just keep it real. You never want to be that. Sometimes you got to test the waters a little bit because I'm telling you, before you bring the flowers, I'm telling you.
break moment. Bell break moment.
BMVT bell break moment.
I gotta ask you to do this, man, just for the sake of black culture, man. Could you please, by the strength of God, and you explain to everybody that's in the audience listening right now, as a black man, why it's important for us internally to be the gentleman and not the ain't shit nigga. Please give them that.
I feel like it's important for the black man to be a gentleman, because at the end of the day, we have other generations. We have younger men looking at us, bro.
That's right.
See, what people don't understand is, man, you got these kids that's looking up to men like myself, to men like y'all. And if it becomes the norm to mistreat, that will continue to happen.
It's a
you know what I'm saying?
Man. That's right.
It's like a snowball effect.
That's exactly
so
right.
it's like, if one of my little ones see me being respectful, checking in, bringing flowers, opening the door, he's gonna be like, you know what? That's cool. Maybe I should follow suit, and maybe I'll be able to get the baddest in the room like my big brother. Because we see him, he's making all these moves, he's doing what he needs to do, but he still treats the women with respect.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's so important, because it's like, I see these kids, man, just mistreating, just abusing everything in life. Not even just women. Like, there's no guidance, bro. There's no big brothers. There's no more big brother programs. There's no more boys and girls clubs and shit like that. Like, nobody. Like, it was cool to go to the Boys and Girls Club back in the day.
What?
Like, that was the move. Like people
when I was growing up, we called it a recreation center, but it was like the Boys and Girls Club.
Where kids could come together and learn. Where parents could feel safe dropping their kid off, dropping their little girl off, dropping their little baby off, and returning to get them after work. You feel me? And it's just like, it's just so important for people like myself to continue to push the narrative of respect. Now, I'll be lying to y'all, man, if I said that everything that I did, every move that I make, every word that I spoke was respectful. I'll be a bold-faced lie. Because, you feel me? Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? You gotta let them know. You feel me? But I'm not going to the point to where I'm like making you feel less of yourself. I'm not tearing the black woman down. I'm not tearing the black. I love the black woman. I love the black woman, bro. Because without the black woman, I wouldn't be here.
Thank you.
You feel me? So why am I disrespecting you, baby? I want to love you. I want to take care of you. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you have to want to be taken care of.
And also, if I treat you like a queen, treat me like a king.
Yeah, respect me.
Yeah, you treat me like a king. And now we got a great kingdom we building.
And see, and that's what I'm saying. It's so important for the black man to be in the household, dog. Because without the black man being in the household, the woman is seeing the mama with 5, 6, 7 boyfriends. The boyfriends spending the night. They hearing a mama getting cracked in the bedroom. I'm telling you, bro, it's real deep, bro.
And I'm gonna tell you
it's real deep, bro. And I ain't even trying to be disrespectful, but I'm saying these little girls, you be paying attention. They be listening.
And then the music is being swung with these dynamics in the house. And you putting that picture together. It's like,
bro.
I just heard somebody say that about 3 weeks ago. She said that when she was in a bad relationship, and she didn't understand that the walls were so thin at her house.
Come on, bro.
She said her and her son had a conversation. He would tell her stuff that she didn't even know he had heard.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yes. Yeah, bro.
The kid is in the.
So you think the kid ain't getting it, but they getting it
bro,
all.
The kid is in the room across the hall, or is in the room right next to you, hearing all that, bro. The relationships, I mean, they hearing the arguments, they hearing the sex, they hearing everything. So when they get to be that age, when the little girl that was 11, 12 years old, hearing her mama have sex coming through with 4, 5, 6, 7 different boyfriends, spending the night. doing all type of stuff. They gonna think when they get to 24, 25, 26 years old that shit is cool.
Bell break moment.
That shit is cool.
Bell break moment. We got a bell break moment.
I just want to add a point to that. That's why the father and mother dynamic is so important.
So important.
The first mentors you will ever have in your life are your parents.
Man, I know you're right.
Their dynamics.
I know you're right.
A lot of people are not able to go through conflicts productively, communicate productively.
Right.
It's because a lot of times because of the parents.
How
they interact with each other is more than likely how you will interact with your relationships down the road.
Absolutely. Exactly.
So that's why it's so important. If you don't have both those dynamics, first realize how damaging that could have been on how you interact with your relationship. Realize, okay, I took on some of them negative traits from my parents. Then try to go out and figure out what it means to be in a positive relationship. What it truly means to be, what it truly means to communicate productively. Because I explain this analogy to my future fiance all the time, my sisters, everybody, that communication is a two-way street. Doesn't matter how simple you break it down. If the other person don't understand, that's bad communication.
Absolutely.
You have to adjust based off the other person. You have to listen. You have to tune in. How can I communicate to you productively so we both understand each other? That's all I gotta say about that.
No, that's real.
No.
Proverbs.
Good point.
Wisdom is the principal thing. In all thy getting, get understanding.
That's right. And how you gonna get understanding if we not communicating?
Bro, you just said something. I had a conversation with God about this last night, and I talked to my cousin about it. It's frustrating because when you don't get that at home, and then you grow up and you trying to do it the right way, you got 3 times the battle because you gotta undo the trauma and the bad relationship from your parents. Then you gotta undo what it did to you, and then you gotta learn how to do it the right way after never seeing it for some kids that need to experience it from you. So you got 3 battles just off one person or 2 people failing to do what was supposed to be done in the first place. And it's so crazy because, bro, we're millennials, Generation Z or whatever it is. Bro, you can't explain that to somebody that's Generation X or a baby boomer because how was we brought up? What I say goes stay in a child's place. Like, as an adult, you got to understand, a child might be right. My parents to this day don't understand, bro, and bro, I gotta give you your time back, bro. Yes, bro, you're in a great situation, bro. Cause like my parents, bro, like they don't understand. Y'all want to chastise me about shit that I'm doing wrong now when I'm fucked up because of y'all. And honestly, to take it even deeper, if y'all would have did what y'all parents did, like my father, you have no excuse, bro. I don't give a fuck what my grandfather did. He stayed with my grandmother. When it comes to my mom's parents, I don't give a fuck what happened. You knew what was right and wrong because they taught you right and wrong. So y'all chose to sin, which is how my life fucked up. And the Bible says it's explicit about it. The sins of a father, it falls down several generations. Several generations.
That's right.
So bro, man, bro, you don't even know, bro. You about to free several generations. Like, bro, they hearing it come from a 25-year-old, bro. Like, bro, you not even like you so far.
He might be the youngest cat in this room, man.
You trailblazing
something.
Something
You
you
youngest
can't
cat
even
in the
see.
room, man.
Like, man, keep going, bro.
And that's why, like, honestly, like, even with like, let's say I talk to a woman with she, let's say she might have a daughter, let's say she might have a kid or something. Like, bro, I make sure that if, for one, I tell the woman straight up, I don't want to meet your child unless you want me to meet her. Point blank period. You know how some niggas, they just try to force their way into the crib. Baby, I will sit out here on the sidewalk and you can come holler at me. Or we could come to my, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't gotta be around that. And it's like, I make sure that if and when I do meet the child, that they see I am treating their mother with respect.
He said something big right there, though. Your first example should be in the house. But if you can't get that example, now that's where we as a community got to step up, man. We got to step up, man. We got to step up, dog.
Absolutely. Man, this has been an all-inclusive episode,
awesome,
man.
Awesome, man.
Point out a few people, man, in the crowd for
hey, man, shout out to the crowd. Hey,
shout out to
the brother that made that comment. That's when we look so good today.
Right, man. Let me look at the camera. Listen, you feel me?
Y'all
Burundi, Bugs, man. Much love to you, fam. He's in the audience with us, man. It's just just great, man, to have this brother in your corner, man.
Yeah,
He
man.
gave a comment, and then Dr. Richardson,
on,
man,
man.
Dr. D'Angelo Richardson,
Yeah.
his episode will be the first episode that we air going into the new year, man. So
Yes,
y'all
sir.
tap into there.
Yeah.
But man, back to Lotis, man. As we get ready to wrap up, brother.
Yeah,
first
man.
things first, I
Man.
love you.
Hey, man.
And I need to tell you that, man, while I'm looking at you eye to eye,
Yeah.
because, man, we may not have this moment again, and any guest that we have on this platform, I let them know, bro, you here because I love you. You here because God loves you. You feel me? And the fact that you here, man, I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you just pouring into our platform, man. And I
pouring.
know
Yeah.
that you telling your story is going to help another black man tell you.
That's so
You
true.
feel me?
I needed this, bro.
Come on,
So
dog.
real.
Come on,
That's
man.
so true.
With that,
Hey,
man.
I'm glad, man, because a lot of things that you're saying, Doc is right, man.
Yeah.
Your wisdom surpasses your age, bro.
It does.
Yeah,
But but that tells me that you've been doing a lot of listening to your mom and daddy. So
Yeah.
shout out to your parents,
Shout out
man.
to the
Y'all
parents,
done a great
man.
job, this young man.
Absolutely.
Y'all done a
Absolutely,
great
man.
job, this young man.
Shout out to the folks, man. And let's get into the final question, man. Then we ask all our guests,
Yeah.
Lotis, Noah, if you will. We put you in a scenario, brother, that you may face, may have faced, or may will face. There's a young man that has heard your story, has heard you talk about so many different things that we've unpacked. But the new term that the kids use nowadays, I teach at one of the middle schools here in Nashville, crashing out. You know, the kids, man, they always talk about, man, I'm a crash out, man. I'm suicide is what I'm getting at, if you will. You got a young man that's approached you. They like Lotis. I heard your story on Black Men Vent too. I listened to the podcast. I watched it on YouTube. But man, I suicide just eating at me, bro. Suicide is just tugging at me, big bro. Can you give me some sort of words? Give me some sort of advice, some scripture, some morality, some type of thing that you cling on to in these moments where you feel like you don't want to be here. Big bro, can you give me some, man, to help me, through these next few days, through these next few hours? Because you never know who is in that situation and how he's navigating those thoughts in that situation. What can you tell that brother right there?
First and foremost, I'm gonna tell you, bro, if you don't have a relationship with God, bro, you need to go get a relationship with God, because God wouldn't put you on this earth God wouldn't put you on this earth for you to take yourself off this earth, self-inflicted, for one. I would tell you, and I'm gonna keep it real. I've had friends that committed suicide.
Right,
I've had friends that committed suicide. I know some brothers that have committed suicide. Right. And what I'm about to say, please don't look at me no type of way, but it's like, you selfish, bro.
Yeah.
You selfish. Like, I get somebody to raw, straight up. Because the pain that you feeling, you gonna cause 1 million more people. You gonna cause 1 million more. You gonna bring on 1 million more pain, like, to others, bro. So that's selfish, bro. You feel me? That's think about your mama. Think about your cousin. Think about it's somebody in this world that love you.
That's right.
It's somebody in this world that love you,
Absolutely.
bro. So with you killing yourself, with you committing suicide, self-inflicted, whatever, you are selfish. Don't be selfish. You know, don't be selfish, bro. Pray, get a relationship with God. Before you pull that trigger, at least try to get a relationship with God, bro. Try. And I guarantee you, bro, when you try, God is gonna talk yourself out of that. He's gonna talk you out of that, bro. Because why would God put you on this earth for you to take yourself off this earth? You haven't even lived your whole purpose. You haven't even lived your life yet. You young. You young, bro. You ain't even went on a date yet. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't did nothing yet, bro. You ain't traveled to Las Vegas, LA. You ain't even seen the world. You ain't seen all 50 states, bro. You ain't did nothing.
Yeah, give yourself a chance.
You ain't gave yourself a chance, bro.
Yeah.
And you gonna kill yourself? You gonna take yourself, bro? Don't be selfish, bro. Man, if somebody tell me that, bro, I give him a hug right there and tell him I love you.
Yeah, man.
If you ain't heard it from nobody, you hearing it from me, bro. I love you.
Yes, sir.
And if you need something, call me. I don't got all the money in the world, but if you need someone to talk to get this up off your chest, let me be that person, bro. Man, listen, bro. I basically talked somebody out of suicide before, bro. I have. I have. It's somebody that loves you, bro.
Yeah.
Somebody that wants to see you win.
Yeah, man.
And that somebody is me.
I like that. Yeah, I like the fact and I've been thinking about that all day. But you said it. Somebody wants to see you win.
Yeah.
Just give them that opportunity.
Give them that opportunity to see you win, G. Give them that opportunity to see you flourish. Give them the opportunity to see you fly, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't take your life, man. Don't be selfish. Don't be stupid. That's stupid. I'm going to tell you, bro, you stupid. And that's another thing. We got to start back bringing shame to people.
Yes.
You got we got to start that back, bro. If you on
Look,
BS,
you sound like one of them what they call them brimstone, fire and brimstone preachers.
I'm telling you,
I'm with that. I grew up on that fire and brimstone. They scare the hell out of you.
we gotta bring back shame. Like shame on you, bro. Shame on you, bro. You like, no, you need to feel this, bro. You are acting stupid. You are acting dumb. What the hell are you doing?
Because at the end of the day, give somebody a chance that loves you. Because you said it earlier, God is a purposeful God. And if you're breathing right now, He got a purpose for you. Don't cut that purpose short. Because killing yourself ain't in the purpose.
No.
That ain't in the purpose.
Bro,
that ain't in the purpose.
Just stupid, man. So that's what I would tell a young brother, man. Listen, bro. Somebody love you, I love you. Try to find a relationship with God, bro. Try to just take a step back and just weigh out the pros and cons, bro. Take a step back and analyze everything in your life, bro. And I want you to ask yourself, is me taking my life worth it?
Or
It's
is
never
it going to fix
worth
the problem? Because like you
not.
said, when you take yourself out, you created another problem. Now we got mourners. You know what I'm saying? And you created another problem.
I love it.
I
love it. Man, Lotis, man. Lotis.
Man.
Y'all
Yes,
gotta tap
sir.
in, man.
Yes, sir.
I got his catalog. It ain't nothing to me to have it in my phone. But make sure y'all go tap in, man, with all the latest singles, man. Right now, let me do that respect, man. Let everybody know where they can find you at on social media platforms, man. Projects that we got brewing next year, man, going in 2025, man. Where can we find you at, big dog?
You can follow me on all social media and streaming platforms, LotisMusic. I have an EP called Give Me My Flowers that's out on all streaming platforms. I have a single called Soft Girl Era. We putting the women back in their soft girl era. We taking the masculinity out of women and we being men and making sure that women are in their soft girl era. We're providing a platform for women to be in their soft girl era. When you with me, baby, you ain't supposed to be acting tough. I need you to chill and let me open that door for you and pay for that food. You feel me?
He's taking a masculinity.
We chilling, man. We chilling. 2025, we on that road.
We smooth.
I'm tapping in. 2025, we on that road. I'm tapping in with every noob in the country. You feel me? I'm going to every college. I'm going everywhere. You feel me? Like, I'm finna be on that road. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to them people that fire me too. You feel me? Y'all just lit a fire in me. You feel me? I'm about to create the next classic for the world to enjoy. And I guarantee your son and your daughter is gonna come to you and be asking you to buy my album. So that's just how the world works. It's gonna be a full circle moment when you dealing with Lolo. I appreciate y'all for having me on y'all platform.
Oh man, come on, man.
I came to kick it. I came to parlay with my brothers. You feel me?
Appreciate you
So
too, man.
that's what it is, man. I appreciate y'all for having me, man.
Hey, we sure enough appreciate the audience too, man. Come on,
shout out to the audience, man. You feel me?
Man, shout out to the audience, man. Guys, man, another great one, man. Y'all tap in, lock in with Lotis. Tap in, lock in with Noah, man. Again, guys, man. Hey, man, it's been another great episode, man. I'm just excited, man. Anytime we get guests in, man, it warms me up, man, to keep going. You know what I'm saying? And Noah, Lotis, bro, you've given me just that satisfaction again, man, to just keep doing what we're doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whether we have, you know, the biggest of big names to the brother that worked the 9 to 5. BMVT is a platform for a black brother if you have a story.
Yes, sir.
Let's get out of here, man. It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. You can do what you can and you can't do what you can't. Pop.
Nashville until next week is a wrap. Black man, don't get trapped.